Peasant opened in the year 2000, and it pretty much automatically got rave reviews. It's in a neighborhood that's known as Nolita, which is short for North of Little Italy. It is an Italian restaurant. Frank DiCarlo is the chef owner, and he did a lot of unique things with this restaurant and continues to wow people. He's got an open kitchen with a wood-burning oven, and this actually gives the place a great smell and a great sense of light. He also has candles and exposed bricks, so there's a sort of glow to the place when you walk in that I think is very warming, and it's very inviting. The noise level is a little high, but that's an energy level. So this is sexy, freshly cooked, wood-burning oven Italian food. And in keeping with the authenticity, the menu is entirely in Italian, which I find to be interesting, educational, and slightly off-putting, because it absolutely mandates that a server come by and go over each item with you one after another, as if you've never been to a restaurant before. You might know the word ossobuco, or you might know the word calamari, but you're definitely not going to know 90% of what's going on here. And the challenge for me has always been to remember what he said after he's left, because it sounded great when he was talking about it, but 20 dishes later, I don't remember which one was you know what I'm saying? So that said, you could probably order anything on the menu and enjoy it, as long as you remembered if it was fish or chicken or beef. So those are the real strengths of the place. They do have a particularly good grilled octopus, a very good skate dish, a limited wine list, reasonably priced, and other than that, the main thing to remember is that it's got a nice little bar up front as well, so people who are trying to get a reservation can either wait at that bar or downstairs without any sign. And I don't even know if there's a name. There's something called the Peasant Wine Bar, and that's something that people should be aware of as well, because you can go down these steps that are pretty much unmarked, open the door, and you're inside this rustic-looking, I guess, cellar almost, and you can have a bunch of wine there and a limited menu as well. You know, lots of pizzas, for example, and maybe a little bit of cheese, meat, breadsticks.
Wow, and I know they focus a lot on like really good ingredients, right?
My guess is they're keeping to the peasant theme, and so they're not going to have sophisticated techniques or overly rich sauces. They're going to rely on the ingredients themselves to really shine, and as I recall, that's exactly what they're doing. It's the combination of the complementary ingredients and the use of that wood-burning oven to really impart smoke and flavor.
And how would you categorize the prices or the crowd?
Sexy crowd for sure. Definitely a date place. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't get, I don't think, sexier than this. This is a perfect date place. It's expensive. It's not as expensive as, you know, the top tier restaurants in New York City, but you can end up spending a good amount of money there.
Is this mostly a dinner place, or can you go there for lunch?
Yeah, a lot of the places in Nolita, for some reason, are only open for dinner. This is one of them.
Peasant definitely sounds delicious, and it sounds like you may have to brush up on your Italian or maybe bring a friend who speaks Italian, but it's definitely well worth checking out.
Pick up your copy of Time Out New York magazine at your local Universal News.